Michael Blair, here again, here at the river mouth. Take a look. We are here today to tell another story about Jim, but not before I introduce my guest stars. Jim, he was from the last story. If you remember him and his adventure with Lucy inside the cave into the water, his friend Jason. Anyways, another guest star we have today is the wildlife expert, Brandon Bates. Introduce yourself, Brandon.
Brandon Bites. I'm a snake master.
Thank you for your kind words, Brandon. On with the story. Today, we are here at the river mouth to tell a story about Jim and his friend Jane. One day after school, they decided to go for a walk in the woods. While Jim was on the walk, him and Jane stumbled upon a quite big hole. They didn't know what it was, but they didn't really care. Jim was very curious. He jumped down in the hole. He held on really tightly with both his arms, trying to hold his way up. Anyways, on the way down the hole, Jim got scared and tried to back up. He accidentally whacked Jane in the face, and she fell unconscious. She fell down into another hole. There they both fell into a cave. When they both woke up, they were both unconscious. When they both woke up, they were inside some giant cave. There's some old lady sitting there in a wheelchair. She didn't know what she was doing. She was just sitting there chilling. They didn't know what was going on. So like, who the hell are you? And she's like, I'm Grandma Fertilizer. Anyways, Grandma Fertilizer was a nature lady. She thought she was Mother Nature. But they knew that Mother Nature didn't exist, because God isn't real, you see. Anyways, after that, they decided to go and invite Grandma Nature onto a walk with them. They walked all the way from California to Japan. When they got to Japan, they decided to go to the Tokyo Tower. The Tokyo Tower, they found this giant ant. His name was Octopus. Octopus was very scared of heights, but they took him to Tokyo Tower with them. Giant ant man was all like, what the hell are we doing here? And so Jim was mad at him, so he ate him and pooped him out. Anyways, they went to Tokyo Tower, and Jim got tired of everything, so he threw Jane off. So it was only him, Jim, and Grandma Nature. They decided to go back to the United States, because they already killed all their friends. They thought they did enough work for one day. What the fuck was that? Anyways, back to the story. Okay, anyways. When they got back, they lived in a giant building. They had lots of bestiality sex together. Jim liked to crawl up her pussy a couple times and crawl up her ass. But he's a snake. What do you expect? He's used to crawling up holes. Anyways, Jim got really tired of the lady. So one day, he bit her in the face, and she had enough. So Jim, what happened next? Anyways, she walked down, and she picked up a kid, and she beat me on the head. Where'd she beat you? Right here. Oh, right. You see that guy? She beat her right there. That is very sad. What did you do next, Jim? I beat her in the face with my tongue. Really? Jim has really poisonous tongue. So you see her face had a giant laceration on it. So, anyways, she turned into a part snake and a part Grandma Nature. She was all weird. She had like a tail and everything. She had a tail. She was really scaly. That way, anyway, she was part snake now. So Jim had lots of babies with her. After they had lots of babies, they named them. They named them all Jim. He didn't feel like naming them. He didn't really give a shit. He hated kids. Anyways, after he killed all of his kids, after he killed all of his children, he decided that he needed to end Grandma Nature's life. Right, Jim? Yeah, I'm so glad you agree. Anyways, she went back to the river mouth, and he pretended he was going to propose to her. Instead of proposing to her, he bit her in the neck. She started bleeding all over the place. He was squirming around. He didn't like that, so he got mad, and he strangled that bitch until she stopped breathing. And he says, bitch, before you die, make me a sandwich. So he made that bitch make him a sandwich. He fucking threw that bitch into the fucking river and fucking like cut that bitch in half and fucking ate her intestines and shit, dude. This is crazy. After that, he couldn't swim and he didn't have Jane to teach him how to swim anymore. So he crawled inside Grandma Nature's half cut off body and used it as her carcass as a flotation device. He floated all the way downstream till he got to Mexico. There, when he was in Mexico, he decided just to go for a quick swim. Anyways, he finally learned how to swim just by eating Grandma Nature's brain. He took all of her knowledge. He swam back to shore, smoked a couple chocolate blunts, just like those are his favorite, right? Okay, anyways, he smoked it for 10 hours this time, but he was so high, he didn't really know how long he smoked it. He only smoked it for 10 minutes, but that doesn't matter. He was so wasted. When he got back, he drank so much tequila that he shit his liver out. That's how crazy this shit goes. Anyways, he went back in the cave and died. A humble old man with his bottle of tequila and his giant fucking chocolate blunts. Hello, I'm Michael Blair. We're here with Master Bass today and Jim. Jim, it's time for your release. How do you feel? Very good. Okay, anyways, for our last part of his release, we got Jim, a bottle of tequila and his chocolate blunt, his favorite dessert. How's that taste? Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, anyways, we're going to turn it over to Master Bass to help us release Jim into the wild. Boy. Jim, come back and visit sometime. We're really going to miss you, you know. Having you and all these stories and you smoking all those blunts, getting high, knocking over all those
Toss the fucker in. Alright. Here it goes. Oh, fuck! Fuck, he's fucking angry.
Bye, Jim.
I think you want one bottle of vodka.
You let me violate you. You let me desecrate you. You let me penetrate you.